Table Read Versus!
Black screen, silence. Extreme close-up of a slow-motion black baseball bat swinging through the darkness, arcing toward the camera. We can see the Louisville Slugger logo burned into the wood. As it swings closer, filling the screen, we see it is smeared with flecks of blood and what might be a tooth. The sound of a bat hitting a face brings us out of silence and into full speed. Fighter 1 falls onto a blood-streaked white canvas that is illuminated by a large overhead spotlight. All around the canvas is darkness. Fighter 1 is wearing surgical scrubs and bleeding badly from the head and mouth. When he falls, he scrambles clumsily to one knee, lifting a baseball bat of his own. His is natural wood color, clearly different from the black bat we saw in the open. Fighter 1 stumbles to his feet and swings wildly. Fighter 2 steps back, avoids the clumsy swing. Fighter 2 is bleeding from a broken nose. He limps badly on his right leg. He's dressed in a blood-streaked button-down shirt and tie.
Stay away from me! I'm ending this.
Fighter 1 tries to rush in and swing, but he's groggy from the blow to the head. Fighter 2 flinches and ducks away. He is clearly not a professional combatant. Fighter 1 swings again, but Fighter 2 ducks away, then swings back at just the right moment, knocking the bat from Fighter 1's hands. Fighter 2 steps forward and jabs the end of the bat into Fighter 1's mouth. Fighter 1 hits the canvas, spitting blood and teeth. His limbs fail him. He rolls to his back. Fighter 2 steps forward, hands tightly clutching the handle of his bat. He raises the bat, then pauses.
Please. No, I have kids. So did I.
Shot from the ground. Fighter 1's hand is extended into the frame, palm up, fingers out, the defensive posture of a man pleading for his life. Fighter 2 is looking down. He seems so tall from down here. Slow motion, Fighter 2 swings high. As the bat descends, the shot reaches normal speed just as it fills the screen, giving us a split-second view of the Louisville Slugger logo once again, just before a squelching sound. Cut to black. Fade in social media pages. Music plays over a series of images. Facebook status updates, tweets, and texted pictures of two young people, Randall Murphy and Dana Johnson, partying with friends. Randall is 31, dressed in nerd-chic clothes, button-down white shirt, slacks, a computer bag usually over his shoulder. Dana is short and stocky, with close-cropped hair. Her style is butch lesbian with a touch of goth. The pictures show them getting progressively drunker as the night continues. Fade to black. Fade in interior bedroom of small apartment, morning. A dark room. A cell phone lights up as it rings, providing the only illumination. 1, 2, 3 rings before a hand reaches out and picks it up. Randall looks at the caller ID. Insert. Cell phone reads, apartment front door.
Oh my God, my head.
He answers.
Yeah.
A series of angles between Randall's bedroom and Dana, who is at the apartment building's front door.
Yo, playa, buzz me in.
Dana, are you kidding me? I just got back 3 hours ago.
I brought coffee and Dunkin's.
How can you even be awake? You dropped me off at 3 in the morning.
All in the jeans, baby. Dunkin's, come on, buzz me in.
I think I'm dead. Go away.
No can do. I need your help.
Dana, I love you, but fuck off.
Seriously, buzz me in.
Randall hangs up, falls back into bed.
Randall!
Dana starts to dial again, but woman 1 exits the apartment building. Dana smiles, holds the door for her, then enters. Angle on, Randall in bed. Several beats, then Randall jumps as Dana pounds on the apartment door.
Dunkin's!
Damn it.
A pause, then a monotone pounding on his apartment door. Randall puts the pillow over his head, trying to ignore the noise, hoping Dana will just go away. Rhythmic pounding continues through. Fade to black. Fade in, interior apartment, living room, morning. Empty living room. Dana's pounding continues, a non-stop steady bam, bam, bam. Dressed in sweatpants and a t-shirt, Randall enters, shuffling across the living room. He opens the door. A smiling Dana is there with coffee and donuts.
Good morning, sunshine.
Dana pushes a coffee into Randall's hand, then walks in. Randall stares at her as he shuts the door.
I don't want coffee, Dana. No, I don't want coffee. Because it will keep me awake, and I'm going to go to bed as soon as I say no to whatever you want.
Oh, come on, bro. You're a pushover. I'll ask, you'll say no, I'll say please, and you'll cave.
Just tell me what you want.
Okay, I've got a line on a new job. I need you to work for me today.
No way. It's Sunday. This is my one day off.
Come on! This job is a perfect culmination of my life's goals.
Which means it pays more than we're making now, right?
Exactly. It pays $120K.
120? Wow, that's 37% more than we make now.
Nice math, Rain Man.
Why are you springing this on me now? When did you find out?
Dana walks to Randall's laptop, which is on his small kitchen table. He is annoyed she would touch his computer, but she ignores him. They've clearly been through this before. Dana calls up a website.
About an hour ago, I was prepping for work. Mr. Cameronelli has me installing a little server farm in a warehouse, right? I Googled the address of where I'm supposed to go, and it brings up a shitload of job listings. A security, marketing, receptionist, and wait for it. Wait for it.
A programmer?
Oh, you didn't wait for it. Okay, yeah, a programmer, dude. I called and talked to them.
You called when?
About an hour ago.
On Sunday? At 5 in the morning?
I have to interview this morning or they'll fill the job with someone else.
A company wants to pay you $120 and you called at 5 a.m.? They answered and want you to interview on a Sunday?
Good to know you're getting all of this. So I need you to work for me today so I can do the interview.
Randall reaches for the mouse trackpad.
Just let me see the job posting.
Oh. Dana slaps his hand.
Ow. No way, dude. You and I both know they'd hire you for a programming job over me, no question.
Yeah, right. With my record, no one wants to hire a convict.
Oh, whatever. It's not like you did armed robbery or anything, just a little bank hacking.
Taking money electronically is, oddly enough, something many companies frown upon.
Mr. Cameronelli hired you?
Yeah, and he made it clear that no one else would. I only got this job because I'm the bomb with banking software. I'm not gonna screw it up looking for another gig.
So why do you want to see the job posting then?
You said they want marketing people?
Dana rolls her eyes.
For Samantha? Serious? Randall, come on. She dumped you, man.
She didn't dump me. We're trying to work things out.
You're trying to work things out. She's riding the disco stick of anything that moves.
Dana, you...
Okay, I'll show you if you promise to cover for me today.
Randall sighs and nods.
Told you you were a pushover. Let me call them and tell them I'm coming.
But what if Cameronelli is at the job site? They'll see you.
Our company has 200 employees. I've never even met Cameronelli in person, and I used a different name in case.
Dana dials on her cell phone.
Mr. Smith? This is Danielle Johnson. Is that 8 a.m. interview slot open? Great. I'll be there bright and shiny, sir.
Dana hangs up.
Danielle instead of Dana? Wow, you're like a freaking super spy.
Well, that's me. Let me show you those job postings, then you go shower. You smell like twice baked tequila. Ugh.
Fade out. Interior Randall's apartment, morning. Randall is now dressed and cleaned up. He's wearing a button-down white shirt and a tie, and actually has a pocket protector. He's at the kitchen table, typing on his laptop. Angle on his screen, showing several Craigslist.com ads for various jobs. He clicks one that says Marketing Director. Angle on Randall. He looks at his cell phone, wondering if he should call. He checks his wristwatch, which has a picture of Megatron from the Transformers on the face. It's 7:45 a.m. He rubs his eyes. It hurts to even think about her. He dials.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Beat.
Randall, I thought we agreed we weren't going to talk for a while.
It's
7:45 in the morning.
I know, and I'm sorry to bother you, but I found a job that I think you might like.
A job? It couldn't wait until later today?
No, actually, or I wouldn't have called. They're interviewing this morning, and it's a marketing director job. Pays $120.
A beat.
120? Really? Where is it?
Right here in the city. I read the posting for it. It sounds perfect for you, but I think you need to contact them right away.
Oh, well, thanks. It's sweet of you to think of me after we...
Randall smiles. This went better than he thought it might.
Don't worry about it.
A thin, tired voice comes over the phone.
Oh, babe, hang the fuck up already.
Just a minute.
Randall is crushed.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you had company.
A beat.
Randall, look,
I already emailed you the job posting. I gotta go.
Randall hangs up, stares at the phone. He knew she was seeing other people, but didn't think it would hurt this much. He closes his laptop and puts it in his computer bag. He reaches for his keychain. Insert keychain, 4 or 5 keys with a silver USB flash memory drive attached to the ring. Randall leaves the apartment. Fade out. Randall in car, day, traveling. He's got one hand on the wheel, another on a sheet of paper with an address. He pulls up to the closed loading dock garage of an old building. People are walking by on the sidewalk. The neighborhood isn't great, but isn't all that bad either. The garage door is dented, scratched. A sign on it says, Versus Incorporated, job interviews today. Hunked for access.
I guess this is it.
He hunks. A few seconds later, the garage door rolls up. Mr. Jones comes out, holding a clipboard.
You here for a job interview?
No, I'm Randall Parker from IDG Computing. I'm here to fix the banking software.
Beat.
I was told to expect a woman, a Dana Johnson?
Yeah, she's sick. I'm covering.
Mr. Jones looks from the clipboard out to the street, then at Randall. He points into the concrete parking area at an open slot.
Pull up there, follow me in. I have to talk to Mr. Cameronelli.
He's here?
He's been here all morning. Drive.
Randall nods, pulls ahead. Mr. Jones rolls the garage door shut behind him. The place is poorly lit, looks mostly vacant. Not uncommon for a company taking over an unoccupied building, but it's still a little spooky.
Keep your head down, Dana. I hope you know what you're doing.
Randall notices 2 medium cargo trucks. No markings, no plates. Some graffiti on them. They look very used and nondescript. Kind of out of place for a corporate setting. Cut to interior lobby. Mr. Jones enters, followed by Randall. Randall looks around. The lobby is full of job candidates. Old lady, gangsta, bodybuilder, single mom, and actor are all sitting waiting their turn, resumes in hand. Dana is also there. She and Randall try not to look like they see each other.
Have a seat, dude.
My name is Randall.
Whatever. Park it.
From another door, interviewee number 1 enters, followed by Mr. Smith, who holds an iPad.
Thanks for coming in.
I still don't get it. The interview was going fine until I said my wife was coming to pick me up. Why is that a problem?
Life is a mysterious thing, sir. Let's go.
Mr. Jones heads back to the garage. Interviewee number 1 sighs, then follows. Mr. Smith looks at his iPad.
Danielle Johnson?
Dana raises her hand.
That's me.
You're up. Let's go.
Mr. Jones walks to another door. Dana follows. She stops, turns, and winks at Randall. Then she's gone. Randall looks around, finds an open seat next to the actor, across from the old lady. Randall sits.
I hope you understand that I'm next, dear.
Hell no. I was here before you.
Well, I never.
Watch how you talk to the lady.
I didn't say nothing. I have to let her go first because she's white.
Don't play the race card, asshole.
Hey, mind your own business, meathead.
Maybe I'm making it my business.
Well, you better step the fuck off and leave me be. I'm not gonna tell you a second time.
The bodybuilder stands. He is a thickly built man dressed in slacks and a sweater.
I've had enough of your mouth.
GANGSTA also stands. He is medium height, mid-40s, but in excellent shape, wearing hip-hop clothes covered with 49ers logos. Randall is shocked. He has no idea what's going on. Mr. Jones is still nowhere to be seen. Actor jumps up and stands between the GANGSTA and the bodybuilder. Actor is a classic leading man type, tall and handsome, with a disarming smile.
Hey now. Let's take it easy.
Who fucking asked you, Clooney?
What the fuck, man?
All I know is I don't get calls for six-figure jobs every day. And I'm guessing you guys don't either.
Bodybuilder and gangsters start staring each other down, but they both shake their heads.
If you two get into it, maybe the company clears the lobby. And maybe no one gets a job, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So, just call it even and relax.
The bodybuilder and GANGSTA look at each other, nod, and sit down. The mention of the money and the job seems to have calmed them down. Actor sits, then turns to Randall.
Name's Harvey Hartley.
Randall Parker.
Nice to meet you, Randall. What are you here to interview for?
Oh, no, I'm here to work on the computer system.
Nice. I'm interviewing as a company spokesman. So, what do these guys make, or do, anyway?
I don't really know. Some kind of gambling website, I think.
Is that legal?
It beats me. I probably won't even find out. I just fix the software code, test it, that's it.
Well, whatever they do, they need a good-looking lead man to be the face of the company. At least that's what they said when they called me.
They called you?
Yeah, they found my resume on Craigslist.
Something about this bothers Randall. He looks around the room again. These people don't look like corporate material.
What does this spokesmodel gig pay?
Spokesperson. I don't do swimwear.
Spokesperson, right. Did they say?
Actor leans in to whisper. He and Randall's exchange is quiet, as private as it can be in the crowded room.
120.
A beat. That's the same amount they offered to Dana.
What are the others here to interview for?
Actor sits up straight again. His volume returns to normal.
Well, so far, everyone is here for something different. Those two are here for security gigs. She's here for a secretary position. And she is here for some work-from-home thing.
I'm a bookkeeper. They said I can do their accounting from my house. Just be in the office 1 day a week. Got 3 kids, 5 days a week in the office is hard. This would be a dream job.
Isn't 120 a lot for a work-from-home bookkeeper?
It is, but it would be a life changer for my kids and I.
Joseph Cameronelli enters. He looks haggard and hurried. He is carrying some rumpled printouts.
Which one of you is the programmer?
That's me, sir.
Joseph checks the printouts.
Your name is Dana?
Dana is sick, asked me to fill in.
Why didn't anyone call me?
I guess she didn't expect you'd be on site, sir. I've never seen you on site.
Joseph stares at Randall, a faint glimmer of recognition.
Wait a minute, do I know you?
You interviewed me, sir.
I don't do interviews, except for the... You said your name was Randall?
Randall Parker, sir.
You're the hacker guy.
Former, sir? I'm still very grateful you gave me a chance.
Whatever, fuck.
Joseph checks his watch. He's starting to sweat.
If it's banking software, I assure you I'm your best employee.
You're also the best at looking at shit you're not supposed to see.
Sir, I assure you.
Joseph checks his watch again.
Fuck! I don't have time to get anyone else. This client is...
Joseph looks around the lobby, sees the other candidates are looking.
The client is not someone you want to screw with. I need you to get the software issue fixed and not fuck around. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Leave your computer here. You can't bring it into the server room.
How come?
Because you're a convict, and I don't trust you.
Randall hands Mr. Jones the computer. Mr. Jones puts it behind the desk. Randall follows Joseph through the door, which leads to a stairwell. The stairwell looks dirty, dusty, abandoned.
It's in the second basement.
This place has more than one basement?
Has 3, actually.
What's in the bottom one?
None of your fucking business. Now let's go.
Joseph heads down the steps. Randall follows. Cut to interior office day. Dana interview scene. Sparsely decorated office. A table with 2 chairs, a laptop on the table. Dana sits with the enforcer. He holds her resume. He is a burly man dressed in a button-down shirt, slacks, and a poorly fitting tie. The back of the laptop is to Dana. She can't see the screen. A camera is mounted on the laptop, pointed at Dana.
Well, it looks like you're the perfect candidate for the position. We want you.
Dana breaks into a huge, surprised smile.
That's it? That's the shortest interview I've ever had.
Well, you got here fast. It's kind of a pre-screening policy, you might say, to find real go-getters. Are you due back at your current job?
No, I called in sick.
Awesome. That's just perfect. And you drove here?
I took the Muni.
Someone coming to pick you up?
Nope. Taking the Muni right back.
Huh. You didn't tell anyone at work?
Oh, hell no. Think I want people knowing I'm job hunting?
Sweet. I have to start your HR file. Smile for the camera.
Angle on Enforcer's laptop. The screen shows a file with some information from the interview. It is titled The Dyke. Enforcer adjusts the angle on his computer cam, centering it on Dana's face. Dana smiles. Enforcer clicks the keyboard. A snapshot sound is heard, then Dana's smiling face appears on the screen in the computer file.
Fantastic. Just one more question. Can you fight?
What?
Karate, taekwondo, bar brawls.
What is that supposed to mean?
Can you fight or not? It's a simple question, you stupid bitch.
Hey, what the hell is this?
I'm going to slap you now.
What?
Here it comes. 3, 2, 1.
Enforcer slaps Dana hard across the face. She is shocked, doesn't know what to say.
Come on, hit me back. Here comes another one. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hey, don't hit me again!
Enforcer slaps her again even harder. Dana covers up but makes no offensive move.
Yes, you're perfect.
Dana grabs her portfolio, stuffs her resume back inside.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
You can leave in 4 hours if you got what it takes.
Enforcer pulls out a taser and shocks Dana. She falls in a lump on the floor, groggy and stunned. Her portfolio falls, her resume scatters onto the floor. Enforcer pulls out chloroform, pours some into a handkerchief, and puts it over Dana's mouth and nose. Her eyes go wide with fear. She kicks and struggles, but she is too weak. She passes out. Enforcer pulls out a cell phone and hits the two-way button.
She's bagged.
A beat. Mr. Jones walks in.
Awesome. We're almost back on schedule. Let's get her in place.
Enforcer effortlessly throws Dana over his shoulder. Cut to interior server room. Several racks of blade servers, messy cables. The install looks hasty and sloppy, just enough to get the job done. Joseph and Randall enter, already talking.
So the international transactions are gumming up the works?
Yeah, it seems like it. Bets are coming in, but not hitting clients' accounts.
This is a credit card thing?
No credit cards. Direct transfers into a Cayman Islands account.
Wow. You doing some work for the mob, Mr. Cambronelli?
Joseph stares hard.
Sorry, sir.
Less talky-talky, more fixy-fixy. Got it?
Randall nods. Joseph points to a small beat-up desk with a computer on it. Like the server setup, everything seems sloppy, temporary.
Fix the problem in the next 30 minutes and there's a big bonus in it for you.
I'll see what I can do.
No, you will fix it and fix it in the next 30 minutes. You got that, programmer?
Yes, I got it.
Joseph checks his watch. He looks nervous.
Listen, I have a plane to catch and I have to get out of here. Tell me that you understand what I'm saying when I say fix it and do not fuck around.
I understand.
These are serious people, buddy.
My name is Randall, sir, and I understand.
Good. I'm headed to the airport. I'll check in with you when I land in Topeka. You won't let me down?
No, sir. All fixy-fixy.
I'll tell Mr. Smith to come get you in 30 minutes then.
Joseph smacks Randall on the shoulder, then turns and leaves. Randall starts typing. His fingers fly. Screens appear and vanish on the screen almost faster than we can track. He's very good at what he does. Cut to interior server room. Randall is still at his desk.
I think I see it.
He types some more, corrects a line of code, a beat, then a loud beep from the computer.
Gotcha.
He starts packing up his stuff, trying to ignore the screen, but it keeps beeping. The beeps correspond with new line item transactions. Randall doesn't want to look, but he has to. Each line shows a name, a bank account number, the word transaction verified, and then a sum, $1 million.
Holy shit.
Beep after beep, line after line, the transactions come in. They finally stop, showing a total of $58 million. Randall looks behind him. No one is there. He looks for a camera, but sees none. The temptation is too strong. He pulls out his keychain and puts his flash drive into the computer. Randall types a few commands. A progress bar says, saving to Keymaster. The bar fills up. Randall puts the keys and flash drive back in his pocket.
Are you finished?
Randall turns around suddenly. Mr. Smith is standing in the door. Did he see the copy process?
You scared the crap out of me.
I said, are you finished?
Yes, sir. I'm all set.
Mr. Smith looks at the computer screen and seems to relax.
Awesome. Let's get you out of here.
Mr. Smith looks at Randall, who has sweat on his forehead.
You feeling all right, programmer?
Randall wipes his forehead, sees the sweat.
Yeah, just a little warm down here.
It's 50 fucking degrees.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling a little under the weather.
Great. So bring your cold in here to share. Idiot. Seriously, we're on a schedule. Back up the stairs. Mr. Jones is waiting for you.
Randall starts to leave. Mr. Smith looks at the screen. Insert. Screen still reads $58 million. Randall leaves. Mr. Smith sits, types in a few commands. Insert. Computer window that reads logline report, running, and a progress bar. Angle on Mr. Smith, waiting. Cut to interior stairwell, morning. Randall walks quickly. He knows he did something stupid and wants out fast. He climbs the stairs and re-enters the lobby. Only Mr. Jones and the enforcer are there. Mr. Jones is by the exit door. The enforcer is at his desk. Randall looks at them both. Do they know?
Ready to go?
Yeah, all set.
Mr. Jones nods, walks toward the door to the garage. Randall follows. Cut to interior garage. Mr. Jones walks toward the outer garage door as Randall walks quickly to his car. Randall starts his car. In his rearview mirror, he sees the enforcer walk out of the interior door.
Hey, wait!
Randall thinks he's been caught. He pretends not to hear and drives quickly toward the opening garage door.
Wait!
Enforcer runs after the car. Randall pulls up to the garage door. He's almost out, but has to stop and wait for the garage door to open wide enough. Mr. Jones' cell phone rings. Randall watches him answer it. The garage door is opening so slow.
Hey!
Randall jumps. The enforcer is right at his passenger window. Enforcer holds up Randall's computer bag.
Forgot something?
Randall blinks. He hasn't been caught. It's okay.
Oh, man, thanks. Yeah, I'd probably remember to block from here.
Well, you'd have been shit out of luck. We're shutting down for the day. No one gets in, man.
Enforcer holds the bag inside the passenger window. Randall leans out, grabs it, sets it down. When he leans back, we see Mr. Jones standing right outside the driver's side window. Mr. Jones is holding a cell phone to his ear. In his other hand, a taser. He calmly zaps Randall. Randall is out.
Knock this dumbass out. Yeah, I got him. What? Keymaster? I'll check.
Enforcer chloroforms Randall, who struggles briefly.
Search this guy for a flash drive or something like that.
What?
Just search him.
Mr. Jones looks into the car. Angle on keychain hanging from ignition. Mr. Jones reaches in, takes keys. He finds the flash drive.
Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, sure. I'll give the keys to the promoter. Enjoy your trip, sir.
He hangs up, talks to Enforcer.
That Cameronelli guy is a retard.
You said it. I didn't.
Call the CEO guy and tell him not to bother coming in after all. Looks like we have our 16th.
Tight shot. Randall's unconscious face. He slides out of the frame as the enforcer pulls him out of the car. Fade to black. Fade in, expensive TV set. The TV set is in an elegant entertainment center, clearly a possession of a rich person. The Versus logo spins on the screen. A countdown timer clicks from 10:31 to 10:30 to 10:29. Countdown matches exactly with actual movie running time from now until the first fight. The screen flashes to the white masked face of the promoter. The mask has a speaker in the mouth, which makes his voice sound mechanical, almost Darth Vaderish.
Hello, fight fans, and welcome to Versus. We apologize for the delay in updating you on our final fighter. We will update information and give you time to place final first-round bets. We'll let you monitor behind-the-scenes cameras, but sound off for now. See you real soon.
The screen shrinks to half size, sound stops. Versus logo continues to spin. On screen, Promoter turns to talk to the Enforcer, now clad in an all-gray suit with a gray mask, and the Engineer dressed in an all-green suit and a green mask. Cut to interior back room. Same scene from new angle. Masks remain on. The Promoter is dressed in an all-white suit. The Enforcer is sitting there, very calm, playing with a handheld electronics panel with many buttons. He wears a pistol in a gray holster. The Engineer sits in front of an array of computer screens. There are several web cameras pointed at them. Promoter checks his watch. He looks at Engineer.
Sound off.
Yes, sir.
Don't like this. Paulie's late. Don't worry about it. We're behind schedule. I'm sure everything is coolio, man. How are they?
Engineer works a keyboard, calls up images of people in chain-link cells on the computer screens. Most of the cages show someone standing near the door. One shows a prone person in a white shirt. It's Randall.
Programmer is still out.
How long till he's up? Any second now. We didn't give him much.
Executioner enters the room. He is dressed in an all-black suit, black mask, and black gloves. The outfit matches Promoter and Enforcer. Executioner's chin is always slightly raised. He moves slowly and with perfect posture.
Who are you?
Executioner looks at his own outfit, as if to say, "Are you kidding me with this question?"
I'll give you one guess.
But Paulie's always our executioner. Where's Paulie?
Paulie's services are no longer required by our common employer.
Promoter and Enforcer exchange looks. They know that means Paulie is dead. But why? Enforcer's hand twitches, moves closer to his pistol. Executioner sees it, smiles at Enforcer, almost as if he's saying, "Do you really think you're fast enough? How quaint." Enforcer hesitates, then moves his hand away. He is clearly intimidated.
Are you here to kill us?
Are you still breathing?
Yeah.
Then no. I'm not here to kill you.
So what do we do now?
I would imagine that you do your job and get on with the show. Please, don't let me bother you.
Executioner finds a chair. He reaches into his jacket pocket. Promoter and Enforcer freeze up, but he just pulls out a large handkerchief. He sets it on the chair, positions it so no part of the chair will touch him, then he sits.
I'll just be a fly on the wall until my services are required.
Promoter is still very nervous. He was not expecting anything like this.
You know how we do things here?
There are parts of the show that require my particular skills. I think I can handle such demands. Our employers showed me the earlier tournaments. They said I should watch very carefully. I have to say, I was very impressed. You are a clever man, Promoter. My favorite fighter by far was the plumber.
The flattery makes Promoter relax somewhat. The Executioner does seem to know what's going on. Insert computer screen. Medium shot of Randall in a chain-link cage, just like the one we saw Dana in. He is in a fetal position, but slowly stirring. Back to scene.
Hey, looks like Nosy Noserson is waking up.
Nosy? Is there a problem?
Promoter glares at the Enforcer, a clear message to shut the fuck up.
No problem. We're not calling him Nosy. We're calling him the Programmer.
A programmer? I wonder if he ever worked in a customer support call center. If so, I'd love to kill him. But then again, who wouldn't?
Let Programmer get his wits about him, then cue the announcers to get started. We're 12 minutes behind schedule. Get Programmer's picture on the site fast. People want the 16th contestant so they can place their bets.
End of episode 1. Episode 2. Beware those who see you as a number, as a tool to be used, as an asset that can be expended without a second thought. Randall Parker, ex-con turned programmer, thought he was done with his criminal past. But in the shadows of Silicon Valley, past never stays buried. When his friend Dana stumbles upon the job opportunity of a lifetime at Versus Incorporated, Randall's world begins to unravel. Joseph Cameronelli, their enigmatic boss, lurks in the background, his motives shrouded in darkness.
This client is not someone you want to screw with, Randall. I need you to get the software issue fixed and not fuck around. You got me?
Dana's opportunity becomes a nightmare.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
You can leave in 4 hours, if you got what it takes.
As Dana vanishes into the bowels of a mysterious warehouse, Randall finds himself trapped in a web of high-stakes financial intrigue, where $58 million in shady transactions hide a sinister truth.
It's in the second basement.
This place has more than one basement?
Has 3, actually.
What's in the bottom one?
None of your fucking business. Now let's go.
In a twist of fate, Randall's greed becomes his downfall. One flash drive, one fatal mistake. Now Randall is no longer a man with a name, with an identity. His captors dub him the Programmer, one of 16 pawns in a game where the ultimate reward is life itself.
I'd love to kill him. But then again, who wouldn't?
Cue the lights, roll the cameras, and let the betting begin. It's time for the Versus Tournament, where every match is sudden death. Interior warehouse floor, Randall's POV. Camera blurry. Randall awakens slowly. As camera comes half into focus, he sees he is on a concrete floor in a chain-link cage. A blurry woman is in the next cage, her fingers clutched in the chain-link fence, her face right up against the wire. Camera comes into focus on Dana.
Randall! What, you okay?
She and Randall wear the same clothes from earlier in the day, but both now have a thick leather collar. Randall doesn't seem to notice his yet.
I think so. What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I was in an interview, and then that big guy started asking me if I could fight, and they slapped me around. I think he tased me, bro.
Yeah, I think I got tased too.
The same with all of us, then.
All of us?
Take a look around.
A series of angles. They are in an abandoned warehouse. There's no sunlight, just glaring overhead lights. A 20 by 20 white canvas platform sits in the middle of the floor. There are 15 other cages surrounding the canvas. The cages are filled with people looking out. Old lady, gangsta, bodybuilder, old man, cheerleader, the bum, single mom, hooker, sales guy, Samantha, boss lady, the Nazi, and husband. All of the characters are looking at Randall. He is the last to wake up. Actor is in the cage on Randall's right, Dana on his left.
Randall! Randall, honey, get me out of here!
Samantha?
I came for that interview like you said. Why did you do this to me?
He was just trying to help you. This isn't his fault.
Sam, I'll get you out of here.
Randall looks up to the rafters. There are 4 white canvases hanging down. All are splotched and streaked with brown paint, like a modern art exhibit. The bottom right corner of each canvas is marked with artistic logo-like Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each has a weapon on it. 1 has a black baseball bat. 2 has a shovel. 3 a hatchet, and 4 a brick.
I didn't have no job interview. I just woke up here.
The old man is in the cage next to the bum.
When is the last time you bathed?
Jesus tells me I ain't gotta bathe. I got pissed.
Bum walks to the back of his cage and starts peeing through the chain-link fence.
Could this possibly get any worse?
What the hell is going on here?
Nobody knows. The interviewer either slapped us around or just tased us.
Motherfucker dropped a pen at my feet. I went to pick it up. Then he hit me with that thing. I want another shot of this bitch ass.
We all woke up in these cages.
Mister, they grabbed me on the street on my way home from practice. Please get us out of here.
Come on, girl, calm down. You need to keep it together.
She's not handling this too well.
Please, mister, get us out of here.
Randall looks around. 16 cages. All have the electronic locks. These people expect him to save the day? How?
You look like a nerd. Figure something out.
You geeks are smart. Help us.
Randall realizes something is on his neck. He reaches for it.
Don't touch.
Randall grabs it and gets a small shock.
What the fuck?
Randall, be careful.
It's electrical. Like a souped-up dog training collar or something.
Why am I wearing a collar?
We all have one.
It goes off if you grab it, so don't.
Randall, frightened and enraged, grabs it again and receives a medium shock.
Hey, stay calm, young man. Panicking won't help any of us.
Someone please get me out of here.
Jesus, will you shut up, you little bitch? Stop whining.
She's just a scared girl.
She's driving me crazy.
The shakes are what's driving you crazy? You can get a fix when we get out of here, you filthy whore. Until then, just be quiet.
What did you say, you stupid bitch?
You heard me.
Everyone just stop it. We need to stay calm and figure out what's going on.
So I was going to say, in this whole thing, 37 to 38, it should be building and the dialogue should be coming faster. We really get into it and everyone's getting excited and people are getting shocked and shit's going down and I think people get a little excited and the heart rate goes up and they start, hey, wait, what do you, I think dialogue starts coming faster on top of each other and I'd love to hear that throughout this. So anyway.
Why don't we start with Randall's line, why am I wearing a collar? And Sean gave you line after line all on your own.
Yeah, like 4 characters.
So yeah, do your best there.
Okay, yeah.
You know, we can separate it a little bit, but just become more impassioned with each one.
Cool.
So why am I wearing a collar?
You don't want
to get to show off.
Here we go. Why am I wearing a collar?
We all have one.
It goes off if you grab it, so don't.
Randall, frightened and enraged, grabs it again and receives a medium shock.
Stay calm, young man. Panicking won't help any of us.
Someone please get me out of here. Jesus, will you shut up, you little bitch? Stop whining. She's just a scared girl. She's driving me crazy. The shakes are what's driving you crazy. You could get a fix when we get out of here, you filthy whore. Until then, just be quiet. What did you say, you stupid bitch? You heard me.
Everyone, just stop it. We need to stay calm and figure out what's going on.
I am just a tourist. I came here to see Haight-Ashbury, the city of love. Now I'm locked in a cage with a collar like an animal. That is what's going on. Thanks for filling us in, Fritz. My name is not Fritz.
Just take it easy, man. We're gonna get out of here.
Hey, Tupac. If we have to sacrifice a Nazi, that's fine with me.
I am no Nazi. I am a German citizen. I demand to see my consulate.
There is no response.
I wish I'd never come to this country. That makes 2 of us.
Come on, everyone. Just stay calm. We're in this together, right?
There is a brief pause as everyone stops to listen to Actor.
Okay, now let's take care of the obvious. Has everyone tried their collars and got a shock?
Everyone nods.
Has everyone tried their door? Maybe the locks don't work on some of the cages.
Everyone nods except Randall. He moves to the door of his cage. Insert electronic lock. On the front of the door is an electronic lock with a small light glowing red. Randall shakes the door, tentatively at first, then violently. But it does not open. He grabs at the lock and receives another small shock.
Dang it!
Sorry. I should have told you that.
All the doors do that. Okay, so we all have the collars. We're all stuck in the cages. Anyone recognize this place?
Ask the whore. I'm sure she knows abandoned buildings very well. Shut up, you teabagging cunt. You shut up, you welfare-taking piece of garbage. How about you, Tupac? How do we get out of here?
How in the hell would I know?
Oh, come on. Like you've never been in a cage before?
Why? 'Cause I'm black?
No, because you look like a drug dealer. You've been in jail before, haven't you?
GANGSTA is trying to be a calming force, but he's frustrated that he's stereotyped and that he has been in jail.
Lady, I am trying to help.
Try harder, thug.
We don't need racism.
GANGSTA rattles his cage.
Damn it, just stop it! Just leave everyone alone, okay? When we get out of here, you can track us down and be as insulting as you like.
Listen, all of you. I know everyone needs to get out of here, but I have kids at home. I really need to find a way out.
Oh, give me a break. Don't play the parent card here, lady.
I've got to get to my kids, too.
So you guys should get to escape before anyone else. Is that it?
I'm a father, too, and it doesn't matter. No one gets special treatment. We're all equal. And we all work together. Right?
The 16 exchange looks, then nod. Even Boss Lady. Samantha isn't nodding. She's looking up to the rafters.
Hey, is that a camera up there?
She points to the rafters. Insert expensive camera. The camera is mounted to a girder. Back to scene.
Yeah. And look, there's another up there on the other side.
All look up at the cameras. Insert a second camera. The camera moves, training the lenses on the various cages. Back to scene.
What? Someone is watching us?
Heroic music blares from unseen speakers. None of the 16 have any idea what's going on. Off to one side of the canvas platform, a big flat board drops, revealing Mr. Jones and Mr. Smith sitting at an announcer's table. Both wear headphones, blue eye masks, and matching blue blazers. A green screen is hung behind them. Each has a mounted microphone. To the side of them is a large screen showing the bracket, positioned so that the contestants can see it. The announcers talk to each other or to a camera mounted on their table. This camera shows broadcast angle, announcers. Broadcast angle, girder. From above, this angle looks like an establishing shot from an ESPN broadcast with swirling and flashing graphics.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Versus number 5.
Announcer camera POV. This angle looks like Sports Center. Polished announcers with a screen behind them showing high-quality motion graphics.
I'm Mr. Jones, and with me once again is my announcing partner, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, so good to see you again.
Good to be back at Club Carnage, Mr. Jones, with our 16 stereotypes ready to leave it all on the table.
Angle on Randall and Dana.
What the heck is all this?
I don't know. Is this a TV show?
Angle on announcers.
15 future losers and a soon-to-be champ, Mr. Smith. We'll look them up one side and down the other when they head out to get it on.
This is the Versus tournament, where the real world gets real deadly, where Survivor isn't just a word. We're almost ready for the promoter to get this party started.
Broadcast angle, announcers.
Win or go home is for pussies, Mr. Jones. Here you win or die.
First round bets are in, Mr. Smith. If you are watching this, it means we received your 1 million smackaroos. You may now bet on the fighters in blocks of 100 grand. Bet it all on one fighter or spread it around like butter.
All bets must be placed before the start of round 1. If you don't bet all of it, we cut the signal.
After 8 of these bitches go down to Chinatown, we'll post new odds for the second round. You can bet another million then if you like, and also for the semis and for the finals. Now, let's look at that bracket.
Insert tournament bracket. A 16-slot tournament bracket pops up. 8 lines on a side. The Versus logo is in the upper right-hand corner. Logo appears in all bracket shots and pairing shots. When each pairing is announced, it shows a blow-up of that bracket along with the face pictures that were taken in the interviews. Each person's face has information next to it. Their stereotype name, their seed number, and their odds.
We open in the East bracket with Old Man against Cheerleader. Winner of that faces the victor of Dyke versus Bum.
Bottom half of the East gives us old lady battling it out against husband. Maybe she can gum him to death. Ha ha! The gangster and bodybuilder both looked like potential first seeds. So in true Versus tournament style, we let them open up against each other. No easy path to the finals, Mr. Smith, but the winner of that one is the odds-on favorite to take it all.
This intercut with reaction shots of the 16. Some disbelieving, some horrified by what they are hearing.
Right you are, Mr. Jones. And in the West bracket, we've got top-seeded actor up against hooker. The victor of that big titty tilt tackles the winner of marketing hack versus programmer.
And finally, in the bottom half of the West, a classic stereotype duel between sales guy and single mom, as well as one we're really looking forward to, boss lady and the Nazi.
Normal angle on announcers.
Well, Mr. Jones, it's time to meet our host, the Prince of Pageantry, the promoter.
House lights dim and spotlights come on, pointing to a doorway that leads to a back room. At the side of that door, Enforcer sits in an ornate chair. Through the door comes the promoter. In addition to his white suit and mask, he now has a white top hat and a white pimp cane. Promoter is followed by Executioner, dressed in his all-black suit and mask. He carries a Luger with a silencer. Enforcer stands and falls in alongside Executioner. Promoter walks onto the white canvas, spotlights tracking him all the way. Broadcast angle, girder. Promoter stands in the middle of the canvas platform, surveying the 16.
He always does this, Mr. Smith. He likes to take one last look before he tells them the rules.
What the hell is going on here?
Promoter produces a white microphone.
Welcome to Versus!
He raises his hand and drops it with a flourish. The music cuts out. filling the warehouse with chilling, fading echo.
You're in charge of all this? Listen, man, these people ain't done nothing to you.
Promoter gestures to the enforcer. Insert keyboard. Enforcer's gray-gloved hand hits a button marked GANGSTA. The hand reaches for a slider as GANGSTA keeps talking.
You let us out or I'm gonna...
Enforcer moves slider halfway to the right. Angle on GANGSTA jumping in shock, twitching, his hands flying to his neck. Promoter gestures again, and the shock cease.
You are here to compete in a tournament. A tournament like no other. No professional fighters, no trained warriors. Just normal people fighting for survival. Today, each of you will find out how badly you want to live. When your cage door opens, you have 15 seconds to get on this platform, or this will happen to you.
The enforcer hits the button. The fighters convulse in agony. The shock lasts for 5 seconds, then stops.
You have two choices: kill or die. A fight ends only when you or your opponent is dead. Versus is about action. If there is no action, we start an overtime clock.
Promoter gestures to a large digital clock on the wall. Insert digital clock. It is the same size as a basketball shot clock. The numbers 30 seconds flash up in red. Back to scene.
When those 30 seconds pass, I will decide who wins and who dies.
Please, stop it. I can't take this.
A quick gesture from Promoter. Enforcer hits the button. The girl screams, falls to the floor, and writhes.
You stop it, goddammit!
Another gesture from the Promoter, and husband suffers shocks.
No! Ow!
Promoter gestures again, shocks stop. The warehouse is totally silent, save for the cheerleaders sobbing.
Win 3 fights, kill 3 times, and not only are you free, you win $1 million. Have no doubt, this is real. For those about to die, we salute you. First up, the old man versus the cheerleader.
Promoter and executioner go back through their door. The enforcer walks to the announcer's table. He reaches into a weapons bin and pulls out 2 Bowie knives. He walks to the center of the platform and sets the knives on either end. He then walks back to his ornate chair and sits. Angle on teenage girl's cage lock. The light turns from red to green. The cage swings open. Angle on old man's cage lock. His lock does the same. Broadcast angle girder. Insert. Pictures of the old man and the cheerleader. Hers is a senior picture. His is a smiling photo from the same kind of interview Dana went through. Below the pictures, a list of their physical stats, a la UFC, tail of the tape.
Cheerleader is 5'6", 115 pounds. She's athletic, but can't seem to handle the situation, so they seated her at number 7.
The pre-fight interview revealed that old man served in Vietnam. He may be old and out of shape, but unlike the other fighters, he has combat experience. That nabbed him the number 2 seed.
And as we've seen in previous tournaments, that kind of experience is a huge factor.
Angle on warehouse floor. The old man and the cheerleader won't leave their cages. Insert enforcer's gray-gloved hand on the slider. Enforcer hits 2 buttons, then holds a slider. When the slider is all the way to the left, the shock is mild. When it moves to the right, it is nearly lethal.
Get on that.
No. No way.
This is insanity.
Insert enforcer's gray-gloved hand on the slider. The enforcer slowly moving the slider to the left. This intercut with, after a few seconds, the cheerleader screams and runs out onto the platform. A few seconds more and the old man runs out, hands clutching at his collar. The enforcer slides the switch all the way to the left, turning off the shock. All Promoter VO dialogue is over a PA system.
Pick up the knives.
I can't. I can't. Mister, please don't stab me.
Take it easy. I won't hurt you.
You will do more than hurt her, old man. Kill her or die.
Then I will die.
Cut to interior back room. Promoter is seated at the table in front of the microphone. Engineer is at his computer station. Executioner is standing. They are all still wearing their masks. Promoter signals to engineer to cut the room mics so spectators at home can't hear the conversation.
They're not gonna fight.
Just like in verses number 2. It appears my services may be needed sooner than I expected.
Welcome to the big time, pal. The overtime clock is your cue.
Interesting. I wonder what would happen if things didn't go as planned this early in the game.
We've got 58 people who each bet $1 million on this round. This thing is timed so we can start and finish before the cops even know what's happening. If we get shut down before the finals, you want to be the one to tell our bosses they have to give back $58 million?
I'm sure they would be less than pleased if the tournament did not give us a championship bout.
Good. Then take care of this.
Executioner stands. He lifts his foot and slides his handkerchief off the chair and onto the floor. He smooths down his outfit, making sure everything is in its place. Angle on warehouse floor. There is a tense moment of silence as neither the old man nor the cheerleader make a move. Then, without warning, a basketball air horn sounds, and the overtime clock starts to tick down from 30 seconds.
When the clock hits 0, one of you will die.
Please stop this!
Broadcast angle girder. The two top-mounted cameras cut back and forth between the fighters. The overtime clock is superimposed in the upper right-hand corner. It reads 26 seconds and counting.
Well, it looks like this one starts the same way as verses 1, 2, and 4 started.
Correct, Mr. Jones. Our audience has to remember that while perhaps they have seen previous tournaments, the fighters have not. The old man and the cheerleader just don't believe that they have to fight to the death.
Gothic music plays. Executioner walks out of the door, strides slowly across the canvas platform.
Oh, snap! Here come the judge.
If the overtime clock...
You can't bottle his talent.
No, stop. If the overtime clock runs out, the executioner will do his thing.
The overtime clock reads 12 seconds and counting. Cheerleader is still crying. Executioner moves with confident ease. He steps onto the platform. He draws the silenced Luger and holds it at his side. He stands there unmoving. Angle on old man looking at the knife. He's killed before. It would be so easy to slit the girl's throat. He shakes his head, chasing away the thought.
I won't be a part of this madness.
Old man sits down on the canvas and crosses his arms. Cheerleader picks up the knife, points it at old man, then screams in near insanity and drops it. The overtime clock ticks down to 0, and the basketball horn sounds again. Angle on announcers.
Time is up. They just wouldn't listen, Mr. Smith.
Executioner looks ready to go. Let's see what the judge decides.
Angle on warehouse floor.
The old man could have easily defeated the cheerleader. He had the advantage and did not use it. Therefore, cheerleader wins.
Executioner raises the Luger and shoots the old man twice in the chest. Blood spatters onto the white canvas. The old man falls to his side, gasping.
No!
Executioner walks over to the old man, points the gun at his head, and pulls the trigger. Executioner lifts the gun, blows away the smoke filtering out of the barrel. He puts the weapon away, then turns and walks off the canvas. This intercut with a series of angles, the 14 other fighters react differently. Some stare blindly, others are enraged. Others hide their head in their hands.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
You fucking bastards!
That's the wrath of the Lord.
The enforcer walks onto the mat and drags away the old man's body, leaving a streak of red and chunks of wet brain.
You've all sinned, and that's what happens to sinners.
Cheerleader, get back in your cage.
The cheerleader sprints to her cage. The door swings shut and the lock light turns from green to red. The enforcer collects the Bowie knives and puts them in the bin. He grabs 2 shovels, walks and places them on the mat.
Now you all see what the stakes are. Let the next fight begin.
Angle on Dana's cage. Lock turns from red to green, door swings open. Angle on Bum's cage. Lock turns from red to green, door swings open. Broadcast angle. The upper east bracket. Teenage girl's name moves to the next round. Underneath the old man and cheerleader bracket is Dana and Bum. Insert the tail of the tape. Dana's photo is from her interview with the enforcer. The bums is of him passed out on some city street.
A 5 versus 3 matchup. Probably the day's first real fight.
Bum is 6'2", 210 pounds. He's got a size and reach advantage, but he's in bad shape.
I'll tell you right now, the dyke is my sleeper pick. She's a girl, sure, but look at the physique on this one. When it comes to lesbo lovin', we know which one wears the strap on. I think she'll beat the bum, then kill the cheerleader to reach the final 4.
That's a bold but logical assessment, Mr. Jones. We'll see soon enough.
Angle on warehouse floor. Dana has not left her cage. Bum is already on the mat, clumsily swinging his shovel. Angle on Dana.
I can't do this.
Get out there or he'll shock you.
Bum is standing on the canvas, holding his shovel, smiling.
Come out of that cage, sinner!
If I go out there, I'll die. I can't do it.
Dana lurches as her collar starts to shock her.
No, no, please.
The shock increases. She screams, runs onto the mat, and grabs a shovel just to make the shock stop.
You look like a snatch licker.
Basketball horn sounds. Bum walks around arrogantly. He is stumbling a bit, but very confident, like a drunken man ready to pick a fight. Dana clutches her shovel and keeps the point toward Bum. She is wide-eyed and terrified.
Oh, you are a snatch licker, ain't you? Dirty gay sinner.
Shut up.
Leviticus 20:13. If there is a woman who lies with a female as those who lie with a man, both of them have committed a detestable act. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood guiltness is upon them.
Bum advances with righteous fury. He swings his shovel. Dana parries the blow, an instinctive reaction.
Stop it!
Sinner!
Bum swings again, hits Dana on the shoulder. She cries out in pain. Reacting on adrenaline and instinct, she swings the shovel and hits Bum on the knee. He drops to one knee. Dana immediately hits him in the face with the flat of the shovel. Bum falls to his back, bleeding from the nose and mouth. He is groggy and can't get up.
There, I won. Okay, now let me go.
Finish him!
No way.
The basketball horn blares. Overtime clock starts ticking.
No, I won't kill him. I can't.
Dana has the advantage.
Bum starts to rise. Panicking, Dana whacks him in the back of the head. Bum falls flat again. Clock ticks past 20. Broadcast angle, girder. A close-up of Dana. She's having a nervous breakdown. She has to kill to live.
Wow, this is drama. This is tension. Do you think she'll do it?
But she's got to do it, unless she wants to eat a bullet. And bullets aren't all that tasty, Mr. Jones.
Insert overtime clock ticks past 12 seconds. Back to scene. Gothic music plays. Executioner comes out of the door and starts walking towards the platform.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Angle on GANGSTA.
You won! Do it! It's you or him!
Angle on Boss Lady.
Kill him already!
Insert. Overtime clock ticks past 6 seconds. Back to scene. Executioner slowly raises his gun. Over the shoulder shot of Executioner in foreground, Dana standing over Bum in medium ground, and overtime clock ticking down in background. As the clock ticks down to 3 seconds, then 2, Dana screams and raises the shovel. Broadcast angle, girder. Waist-up shot of Dana as she drives the shovel point into the Bum's throat. Blood splashes up onto her, although we don't see the shovel go in. The amount of blood leaves no question that the Bum is dead.
And we have a winner!
You called it! The Dyke wins!
The bracket appears. The Dyke's name flashes on the winner's line, showing she will next face Cheerleader. Angle on warehouse floor. Dana throws down the shovel and sprints to her cage. The door swings shut behind her.
Oh my god.
She has blood all over her hands, face, and chest. She tries to wipe it off her face, but just smears it around.
You had no choice. They would have killed you.
Insert Randall's cage lock. The light turns from red to green, and his door swings open. Randall hears this, but ignores it.
Dana, you had to.
Oh my god, why?
We will get out of this. We will.
He is interrupted by a voice from the canvas.
Don't come out here, Randall. Don't make me do it.
Samantha's voice makes him forget all about Dana. This can't be happening to him. Not Samantha. Announcer angle.
And for the first time ever, we have a love interest, Mr. Jones.
That's right, Mr. Smith. The marketing hack and the programmer were an item.
A series of inserts. Facebook profile pages. Pictures clearly show it's Randall and Samantha, but names have been fuzzed out. Facebook photos of Randall and Samantha together, then Samantha partying with and kissing other men.
Randall's status says in a relationship with marketing hack.
But hers? Single.
Ooh, that burns.
And it'll take more than a shot of penicillin to make that burn go away, Mr. Smith.
How about a pair of head shears, Mr. Jones? Would that stop the burning sensation?
I think it would. Let's find out.
Moving shot, Randall's POV. He slowly walks out of the cage. Samantha is already waiting for him. She's holding a pair of head shears with 2-foot-long blades. The shears tremble in her hands, but she is pointing them towards Randall. She is determined to live. Broadcast angle girder.
Mr. Jones, your thoughts on marketing hack?
Insert the tail of the tape. Samantha's picture is the same as Dana's, clearly from an interview with Enforcer. Randall's is his Facebook profile pic.
My thoughts, 5'6", $110, and would you look at that ass? What a spinner!
Well, how about athletic skills?
Oh, in her interview, she said she works out 5 times a week and takes kickboxing classes at her gym. I'd say watch out for marketing hack.
Well, she's gonna have to whip up a big batch of whoop ass if she's gonna get past programmer. He's a computer nerd, so will he fight smart? He's 5'8", short for a guy, but looks like he has a slight reach advantage.
And with those hedge trimmer blades, a reach advantage is critical. Let's go to the action.
Angle on warehouse floor. Randall is freaking out. He picks up the shears with trembling hands.
Randall, do something!
Basketball horn sounds.
I don't know what to do.
They have guns! You got me into this! Do something, I have to kill you!
But I love you.
Broadcast angle girder.
What a story. What a story.
Mr. Smith, we're looking at serious heartbreak here.
Angle on warehouse floor. Crying, Samantha steps forward.
Sam, don't. We can't do this.
They'll kill us anyway! If you really love me, just put down the trimmers. You know you won't make it through. You're too weak. But I can make it. Just put down the trimmers.
Angle on Randall crying. He holds the trimmers in his left hand, wiping away tears with his right. As he does, he hears footsteps coming toward him. He looks up to see Samantha rushing. A wide-eyed, mascara-streaked snarl on her face. Randall backs away so fast, he runs right off the platform and onto the warehouse floor. He only takes 3 steps before he is shocked. His hands fly to his neck and the shears drop. Samantha tries to press the advantage, but as soon as she steps off the platform, she too is shocked. Both fighters scramble back up onto the platform. Randall grabs his shears on the way back. They square off.
I don't want to do this!
You have no choice, programmer.
My name is Randall! I'm a human being, not some character, you sick bastard!
As Randall yells, Samantha sees an opportunity and rushes in, shoving the shears at Randall's face. Randall flinches back, Samantha's blades barely missing his eyes. As he flinches, his own shears drop to waist level. Samantha's momentum carries her in too fast. Randall's shears punch into her stomach, then up into her body, through her heart. She stops when she is face to face with Randall, their lips almost touching in a kiss.
Oh my God, no.
She starts to fall, but Randall catches her. Broadcast angle girder. Randall is holding Samantha. Were it not for the tournament, they might be lovers in a tender embrace.
Hello, welcome to the land of Killshot Population 1.
Where did that come from? Wow, we better keep an eye on this programmer. He's as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Angle on canvas. Randall holds Samantha in his arms. Blood is spreading across her shirt.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't.
Samantha tries to speak, but coughs, splattering blood on Randall's face. Samantha seizes, then dies in Randall's arms. Randall gently sets her down on the canvas. The enforcer, still carrying his controller, steps onto the platform, ready to drag away Samantha's body. Randall stands and looks at his hands, covered in blood. Rage washes across his face. We haven't seen him like this yet. Fear is gone. Only hate remains. Randall grabs the shears and rushes at Enforcer. Enforcer pushes a button, giving Randall a large shock. Randall collapses, convulsing. Insert Enforcer's hands, moving the slider higher and higher.
Stop it! You're killing him!
Enforcer moves the slider back. He drags Randall to his cage and throws him inside. Close shot of Randall coughing, still twitching, feeling the effects of the deep shock. Broadcast angle. Insert tail of the tape. Actor's photo is his head and shoulder shot. Hooker's is from an ErosSF.com ad.
Woohoo! Quite a looker here. 5'10", and check out those gams.
Those legs might do her some good if there was anywhere to run, but she's up against a #1 seed.
Picture changes to actor.
Actor is 6'2", 190 pounds. He's in great shape. He's had theater combat training, so he knows how to handle the utensils.
Angle on canvas. Medium shot of actor, looking down at something in his hands. He raises his hand slowly. We see he's holding a pickaxe. The hooker is also holding a pickaxe, but it's obviously heavy in her hands. She's shaking, badly in withdrawal. Basketball horn sounds.
I'm sorry. I have to.
Just another man that can't help himself, right? I'm not gonna just let you hurt me. I'm not gonna be your victim. Right on, sister, cut that asshole!
The hooker attacks. Her attacks are clumsy. Actor parries them easily. He is clearly familiar with hand-to-hand weapons. The fight continues for a few seconds, then actor buries the pickaxe in the hooker's leg. She screams and falls. Her hands clutch the leg, blood squirting through her fingers. Actor pulls the pickaxe free and mentally readies himself for the final blow. He lifts the axe.
Oh, please, God, no. Don't kill me.
Actor is tortured. He lowers the axe, then raises it again.
No, please, I don't want to die.
You can't make me do this!
The basketball horn sounds. Wide shot of actor and hooker with overtime clock framed between them. The clock starts ticking down from 30 seconds. Actor looks at it once, then raises the pickaxe.
Oh, please, no!
The hooker's words are cut off as actor's pickaxe punches through her head.
I don't know if you've ever been hit with a pickaxe, but when I was hit with a pickaxe, I screamed really, really big. I survived it. So, but yeah, if you could just give me a really blood-curdling... Okay. That's somebody who's been hit with a pickaxe. Top of 63.
Broadcast angle. Picture shows actor's name appearing in the winner's slot, right above programmer. They fight next round.
And that one is out of here. Actor really let it rip on that swing.
Broadcast angle. Announcers.
I know that Hooker has taken a lot of shots to the face in her career, but that's the last one. Unless her tricks.
God. I'm so sorry. I normally don't do that, but that line was written so well and you read it so great.
I know that Hooker has taken a lot of shots to the face in her career, but that's the last one. Unless her tricks are necrophiliac.
Oh, that's cold, Mr. Smith.
Angle on Randall and Dana, huddled together, fingers entwined through the chain link fence that separates them. Randall is shaking. His eyes are wide in shock. Both are bloody, stunned. Dana has recovered somewhat. Her friend needs her to be strong.
We had to do it. We all have to.
I killed her.
You had no choice, Randall. She would have killed you.
It doesn't matter. I killed her. What are we gonna do?
Do? We fight. Or we die.
Broadcast angle. Insert tail of the tape. Photos of sales guy and single mom are both from interviews with enforcer.
It's Revenge of the Used Car Salesman. 6 foot even, 210 pounds. He's a fighting nightmare in a plaid jacket with 0% financing through September.
Switches to picture of secretary.
But can he get it up against the single mom? She's 5'7", 130, a little junk in the trunk, but she still got spunk. She's a single mother of 3 with a 5, 6, and 8-year-old at home. She's also apparently a great cook, Mr. Jones, and makes a mean batch of brownies.
Then the sales guy will have to kick the Duncan Hines out of her. She chases those little brats around all day, so maybe she'll have the endurance advantage if this fight goes the distance.
Only one way to find out, Mr. Jones. Let's go to the action.
Angle on canvas. Sales guy and single mom are circling. They hold butcher knives. Basketball horn sounds. Angle on Randall and Dana.
You better watch this. You might have to fight one of them.
Randall nods and walks to the front of the cage. He is still stunned by what he had to do. Angle on canvas. There is no talk this time. All the competitors know the deal. Single mom is scared, but she's not crying. She moves with speed and grace. Sales guy looks clumsy.
I think she's gonna beat him.
Randall watches sales guy. Something about the way the man moves bothers him. Single mom makes 2 quick stabs. The sales guy shuffles back very fast, very athletic. As soon as he's out of range, he acts clumsy again. Angle on Randall and Dana.
Hey, he's playing possum.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
Angle on canvas. Single mom fakes a thrust, then tries a lunging swipe aimed at the sales guy's jugular. He sidesteps and catches her arm under his, pinning it, then stabs her 5 times in the chest, rapid fire style. Single mom barely has time to realize what's happening before sales guy drops her to the canvas.
That must be a Homer Simpson because she just said, "Oh!"
Say hello to his little friend.
Angle on Randall and Dana.
Jesus, he moves fast.
Randall looks at the brackets. Insert brackets. Randall sees that if he lives through his fight with Actor, he would face sales guy in the semifinals.
How am I gonna beat this guy? I'm gonna die here.
Dana wants to console him, but she doesn't know what to say. She knows she will probably die too. End of episode 2.
Nice job, everybody. Excellent, everybody.
16 regular people, kidnapped and forced to fight in a gruesome, single-elimination death tournament, broadcast over the internet to anyone who can afford the $1 million pay-per-view. This is the Versus tournament, where winning is the only way to stay alive. Sound of basketball horn, then clicking overtime clock.
When the clock hits 0, one of you will die.
Please stop this!
I won't be a part of this madness! Sound of knife driving into flesh, and cheerleader's dying scream. The programmer, the dyke, the actor, the cheerleader, and the sales guy won their opening match, each leaving a corpse lying dead on the blood-stained canvas. All winners advance to the semifinals, where they will be forced to fight again, as will the winners of the 3 remaining first-round matches. Sound of baseball bats smacking against a head and the dying grunt of the victim. GANGSTA will face bodybuilder, old lady will square off against husband, but first, the match many of the bettors watching from the comfort of their homes have been waiting for. It's Boss Lady versus the Nazi. Cue the lights, roll the cameras, and let the betting begin. It's time for the Versus tournament, where every match is sudden death. Sound of 3 strikes of a boxing bell, echoing to a fade along with ominous music. Broadcast angle. Insert tail of the tape. Boss Lady's picture is from an interview with the enforcer. Even her snapshot is a scowl. The Nazi's photo is clearly from his passport.
This poor German bastard was just out for a vacation, but now he's knee-deep in the bracket. He's 6'1", but carrying a few extra pounds at 245. And at 47 years old, he is no spring chicken.
And he probably won't reach 48 by the looks of this ball breaker. Boss lady owns her own business, and look at this Facebook profile quote.
Insert Boss Lady's Facebook page, showing the quote below.
She has, and I quote, fought her way to the top as a woman amongst an endless army of backstabbing men.
Announcer angle.
That can't bode well for Fritz.
Certainly not. She's a tall one at 5'10", runs 2 hours every morning, and said she can bench press 180. This cupcake is no cupcake, if you know what I mean.
Angle on canvas. The two fighters hold fire axes. The boss lady looks pissed. The Nazi tries to look intimidating.
You don't come near me, woman, or I will hurt you.
Boss lady says nothing. The Nazi shouts to the rafters, turning as he talks.
Please, let me out! I only came to America to see your country! I don't want to fight!
He faces the announcer's table, turning his back to the boss lady. She starts to walk toward him.
I am a German citizen!
Boss lady starts to wind up.
This is not possible! Enough with the joke! I demand the simmer!
Basketball horn sounds. The boss lady is already swinging. The instant the basketball horn ends, her axe drives into the Nazi's head. The Nazi drops, twitching and bleeding. Broadcast angle, announcers.
Holy cow! Did you see that?
Dunk you very much. 1 second? That's a new Versus tournament record.
Insert the bracket. Boss lady moves forward. The West bracket is now set. Boss lady versus sales guy, actor versus programmer. Bracket image switches over to old lady versus husband, then insert tail of the tape. Old lady and husband's photos are both from interviews with enforcer.
And now we go to the bottom half of the East bracket. Coming up is this round's main event of Gangster vs. Bodybuilder. But first we'll do Old Lady vs. Husband.
Husband is 5'9", 170 pounds, and he played college football as a wide receiver for Bemidji State University.
Bahooji?
Bemidji! He's up against a little dynamo, or at least that's what she was back in the day.
She must have been something before electricity, Mr. Jones.
Old lady is 30 pounds overweight and stands at 5'5". She's like a potato with legs.
That spud is gonna get French fried, Mr. Jones.
Let's go to the mat.
Angle on canvas. Old lady is on her knees, crying and praying. A pair of gleaming 6-inch long poultry shears sits in front of her. She's crying so hard she can barely stay upright. Basketball horn sounds. Husband is crestfallen. He can't believe what he has to do. He slowly walks toward old lady.
Lord, please forgive me for all the sins I've done in my life. I wasn't nice enough to my kids. I know that.
Husband stands over her. He is holding the scissors as if they were a poisonous spider.
I want to see my grandchildren grow up, be a part of their lives.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Lord, please give me strength. My time is at hand.
Husband kneels down behind old lady. He puts his left arm around her. He's not sure how to do it, how to kill her quickly. He holds the scissors in his right hand, prepares to stab her in the neck. Old lady flops forward weakly. The emotional husband doesn't see her grab the scissors.
I'll try to make it quick.
She sits up, calmly jabs the scissors into husband's throat.
How's that for quick, fucktard?
She yanks the scissors free. Blood sprays all over her face. Husband's hands clutch at his neck, trying to stem the squirting blood, but it's too late. He falls back. Broadcast angle girder.
That was shocking!
Do you believe in miracles? Yes!
She is Kaiser Sose. What an upset! Old lady gives husband a throat full of chicken scissors to advance to the next round.
Angle on canvas. Old lady walks off as enforcer drags away husband's body. She seems unfazed by the whole thing. Broadcast angle. Insert tail of the tape. Both GANGSTA and Bodybuilder's photos are from an interview with enforcer.
And now for the fight we've been waiting for. Versus tournaments always wind up with a couple of odds-on favorites that can really fight, and this tournament is no exception. GANGSTA certainly talks a good game, but can he back it up? He's 6 foot even, 180 pounds, and he's supposedly trying to go legit and get a real job.
He better be too legit to quit, Mr. Jones, because look at the monster he's up against. Bodybuilder is 6'2", 260 pounds. He reportedly can bench press 225 15 times, so he is strong like bull.
And if you mess with the bull, you get the horns, right, Mr. Smith?
Right you are, Mr. Jones.
Basketball horn sounds.
Let's go to the action.
Angle on canvas. GANGSTA and the bodybuilders are slowly circling, light on their feet like professional boxers. They are holding fireplace pokers. They are no longer hateful toward each other. There is mutual respect, sadness, and understanding at what must be done.
But before in the lobby, that wasn't real. This is. This ain't my choice, man. But I ain't going out like this.
I know. None of us have a choice.
I'm sorry, man.
Me too.
This is a fight between two athletic men who know how to move. They are not afraid of each other. They dance for a bit. Then Bodybuilder lands a blow, ripping a huge gash in GANGSTA's shoulder. Blood flies everywhere. GANGSTA falls but doesn't cry out. Bodybuilder moves in for the kill with a big overhead swing, but GANGSTA rolls out of the way just in time. Bodybuilder's poker point sticks in the canvas platform. From his prone position, GANGSTA sweeps out with his poker and buries the point in Bodybuilder's foot. Bodybuilder falls. He is now unarmed. GANGSTA hops up and starts swinging his poker over and over at Bodybuilder's head. Bodybuilder tries to fend off the blows, but after a couple of partial blocks, the poker point drives through his hand. He screams in pain. He knows he's done for. GANGSTA swings again and buries the point in Bodybuilder's head. The point sticks. Bodybuilder twitches as GANGSTA puts a foot on his head to pry the poker free. Broadcast angle girder.
Here the drummer gets wicked.
I ain't saying nothing, but that ain't right.
GANGSTA keeps swinging, crushing the bodybuilder's skull, even though the man is clearly dead.
He'd cry no mas, but I think being dead qualifies as a speech impediment.
Angle on canvas. Enforcer runs onto the warehouse floor. He has to shock GANGSTA to get him to stop. GANGSTA stumbles to his cage. Broadcast angle girder.
Wow, that was everything we thought it would be. GANGSTA is definitely the guy to beat now.
Picture changes to close-up of GANGSTA in his cage, holding his right shoulder with his left hand. There is a lot of blood. GANGSTA is in pain.
Not so fast, Mr. Jones. Just take a look at that wound. GANGSTA is losing blood fast.
You can't hold your mud, Loudon.
Well, folks, that's the end of round one. As you know, all bets you placed at the beginning are still valid, but we'll recalibrate the odds for round two. Feel free to put even more money on the line. We'll post the new odds right after Promoter says a few words.
Angle on canvas. Promoter is standing on the platform, which is now badly stained with blood, bits of bone, and clumps of brains. The Enforcer and Executioner stand with him.
Congratulations! You have made it to the round of 8. You have shown you have what it takes to survive. Now you fight again to make it to the final 4. The rules are the same. Win or die.
Angle on Randall and Dana. They are clinging to the doors of their cages, fingers locked in the chain link.
Let us go!
Randall, shut up!
Let us go, you motherfucker!
I'll let you go, programmer. All you have to do is kill 3 more people. Win, and you go free. Good luck to you all.
Broadcast angle. The bracket with the victors filled in.
Well, Mr. Smith, Vegas has chimed in with the new odds. The loss of Old Man and Bodybuilder really shook things up. Actor has jumped into the favorite role. He's at 5-1 odds to win it. GANGSTA is 8-1, which is surprising.
Like your mama, GANGSTA's got one ugly gash, Mr. Jones.
The rest of the odds are listed on your screen, from the sales guy at 10-1 all the way down to old lady at 350-1.
Insert tail of the tape, Randall versus Actor.
Actor remains a #1 seed. He should dust the programmer and move into the final 4.
Picture switches to Enforcer pushing a cart, tossing cans of sudden coronary energy drink to the survivors.
And look at that! The survivors get to fuel up with sudden coronary energy drinks, which does not endorse this tournament in any way, shape, or fashion. That's sudden coronary energy drinks, for those that don't really care about living past the age of 30.
Insert Randall's cage. Lock turns from red to green. The cage door slowly swings open.
Get out there. Do what you have to.
Over-the-shoulder shot. Camera follows Randall as he stumbles out of the cage in a daze. He walks to the platform. On the platform sits new weapons, heavy chains. He picks up the chain with a shaking hand. Angle on Actor. He won't come out of his cage.
I won't do it. I won't kill another human being.
Actor grabs his neck as he's shocked. Chain link. He clutches the chain link cage with his fingers. He's fighting it, taking the shock. The shock grows more and more intense, but his will cannot be broken. Finally, the enforcer stops. Actor slides to the ground. Actor extends one hand and gives the bird.
Go ahead. Kill me. I won't do it.
Cut to interior monitor room.
I believe he is serious.
So am I.
I have to wonder if he has some other motive, don't you?
Other motive? Doesn't matter if he does. He's the favorite now. People want to see him fight. Don't worry. This ain't my first rodeo.
Cut to interior warehouse. Angle on Actor lying limp.
Actor, you need to fight.
I won't play this sick game. Just shoot me.
It's not you that will shoot. Kindly turn your attention to the announcer's screen.
Actor looks up, seems worried. Angle on the screen beside the announcers. The bracket fades away, replaced by a series of Facebook photos. A little boy on a swing set. Same boy with a birthday cake. Same boy laughing, being lifted and held by Actor. Actor is stunned. It's his son.
I believe you know this handsome young lad.
How did you—
You idiots put your entire lives online for the whole world to see. We know so much about you.
He's just a little kid. You wouldn't—
Beat.
The show must go on.
He's just a child.
Announcer's screen splits, showing both the series of son photos and promoter's white masked face.
Important people paid their money to watch this tournament. If I don't put on a show, those people will be angry with me. If they get angry with me, I get angry with you. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry, Actor.
I can't. I can't kill again.
If you kill the programmer, your child lives. If you die, either by the executioner's bullet or the programmer's hand, then we will kill your son.
Actor nods. He has no choice, and he knows it.
Oh, come on. If I win, I don't just kill him, I kill his son?
Actor is a quitter. If his son's life isn't on the line, he'd just walk onto the platform and let you bash his brains in with that chain. The audience paid to see fighting, not suicide.
Actor stands, takes a deep breath, strides out to the canvas. He picks up the heavy chain. It dangles as he talks.
Programmer, I got no choice.
My name is Randall.
Yes. Randall, my son.
This is bullshit. So if I win, I'm actually killing 2 people? That's not fair!
Play the hand you've been dealt, programmer.
My name is Randall, motherfucker!
Basketball horn sounds. Actor wastes no time. He rushes to attack. Randall ducks Actor's first swing and the following backhand. Actor presses the attack. He times a swing that smashes into Randall's neck. Randall's collar saves him from a broken windpipe. Actor swings the chain, wraps it around Randall's left foot, and yanks. Randall falls. Actor jumps on Randall, punches him in the face 3 times. Blood pours from Randall's nose and mouth. Randall jabs his thumb into Actor's eye. These men are fighting for their lives. Actor screams and rears back. Randall wraps his chain around Actor's neck, pulls as hard as he can. Randall is primitive, panicked, fighting on pure instinct and desperate will to live. Actor gasps, chokes. He claws at the chain, but his fingers can't move the metal. Actor struggles, weakens. Randall keeps pulling. Actor's eyes bulge out. He is dead. Broadcast angle, girder.
And that's why they play the game.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch, Mr. Smith? Well, he must, because the programmer just treated him like a bitch. What a shocker!
The programmer is the first member of the Final Four. Keep in mind this guy was a last-second addition, and he was a 90-1 odds to win.
Insert the bracket. Randall's name moves into the Final Four slot. Angle on canvas. Randall stumbles back to his cage. He is going insane. He has brutally killed 2 people in the last half hour. Dana has no words to offer him this time. She sits with her arms around her knees, rocking back and forth, mumbling to herself. Insert old lady's cage. Lock turns from red to green. Door swings open. Insert GANGSTA's cage. Lock turns from red to green. Door swings open. GANGSTA stumbles out of his cage. His arm is a sheet of blood. Where he once looked cocky and angry, he now looks like he can barely stay conscious. He falls onto the platform, smearing his blood on the canvas. He stands and picks up his weapon, a lead pipe. A shaking gangster slowly looks up to face his opponent. Old lady is holding a lead pipe. Basketball horn sounds. Angle on canvas. Gangsta stumbles forward, swings. Old lady shows she's surprisingly nimble, moves out of the way fast. Gangsta falls.
She moves fast for an old lady.
There's more to this girl than meets the eye, Mr. Smith.
Old lady winds up and hits Gangsta in the head. Her swings aren't strong, but are steady, efficient, methodical. Repeated strikes take their toll. After repeated blows, Gangsta's skull caves in.
Respect your elders, asshole.
Old lady stops, drops the pipe, then spits on Gangsta. She walks off the canvas, holding both hands high in the #1 symbol. Broadcast angle, girder.
Break her off a little something, Mr. Jones.
You say potato, I say that's one bad grand motherfucker.
2 upsets in a row. This could be the versus tournament of all time.
Anyone who bet she could make it into the Final Four just raked in the dough.
Angle on Randall. He falls into a fetal position, then reaches for his collar. He pauses, knowing a shock will come, but he has to try again. He grabs it, preparing to take the shock and try to rip off the collar, but no shock comes. He quickly lets go, as if he's been caught doing something wrong. He grabs it again, slowly this time. Still no shock.
Hey, listen.
What? Leave me alone.
My collar is broken. No shocks.
What?
No, try yours.
Dana reaches up and grabs her collar. It shocks her.
Oh, God damn it.
It must have happened when the actor hit me in the throat.
Keep quiet about it. Maybe it will give us a chance.
A buzz sounds as Dana's lock switches from red to green. She stands, head hung low. She starts to cry. She walks onto the platform. The weapons are crowbars. Dana picks hers up and waits. After a pause, Cheerleader comes running out of her cage, hands clutching at her collar.
Stop it! Stop it!
Cheerleader gets on the platform. Her eyes are bloodshot from crying. Mascara streaks her face.
Please, lady! I don't want to die!
Then fight.
I don't want to fight! Please!
I can't help you.
Basketball horn sounds.
No! Jesus Christ, please help me! No!
Dana looks to Randall. He is in his cage, fingers clutched in the chain-linked fence door. He can't help. No one can.
Somebody! Please help me!
Dana is almost hyperventilating. She lets out a primal roar and rushes forward. Cheerleader screams in terror and does a cartwheel away. Dana stops, surprised. She rushes Cheerleader again. Cheerleader does flips across the canvas. She is going to stay away and is faster than Dana. Cheerleader's moves look oddly normal in her uniform. Dana's expression changes from sadness, fear, and surprise to anger. She's not going to die because this girl won't fight. Dana rushes forward again. The cheerleader flips away. As she finishes her flip, Dana throws the crowbar. It hits the cheerleader in the face. Cheerleader falls. Dana picks up her crowbar, then swings twice more with sharp, strong strokes. The crowbar's claw head punching into cheerleader's face. Dana tries to pull it free, but it is stuck. The effort lifts cheerleader's head off the mat. The girl's eyes are still blinking when they close. Dana lets go. The girl falls to the canvas, dead. Dana runs back to her cage. Broadcast angle, announcers.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. The Dyke is in the Final Four.
You have to think she's a lock for the finals, Mr. Smith. Old lady is a plucky broad, but come on. The Dyke looks unstoppable.
Who knows, Mr. Jones? Maybe Old Lady Luck will win again.
Picture switches to photos of Boss Lady and Sales Guy.
We're down to our final second round match.
Picture switches to shot of Boss Lady striding out to the platform. Inset, the tail of the tape, between Boss Lady and Sales Guy.
Let's go down to the action.
Angle on canvas. Boss Lady and Sales Guy prepare to fight. They are holding branch cutters, 5-foot-long wooden shafts with jagged 12-inch saws on the end.
You ready to die, asshole?
I don't want to hurt you.
Well, that works for me because I certainly want to hurt you.
She lunges at him, thrusting and stepping forward repeatedly. The Sales Guy backpedals quickly. He was unprepared for such a fast assault. Angle on Randall and Dana.
Look how he moves. I'm telling you, this guy is good.
What do you want me to do about it?
You better watch him. He could be facing him in the finals.
Him? Or you?
Randall says nothing. He hadn't thought that far ahead. Angle on canvas. Sales Guy circles around the outside edge of the platform. The Boss Lady attacks constantly. Sales Guy slips on the edge and briefly loses his balance. Boss Lady reaches out and cuts Sales Guy across the lower leg. Broadcast angle girder. Close shot of Boss Lady's snarling face.
Ooh, she drew first blood.
She's a bitch, Mr. Jones, and we wouldn't want it any other way.
Angle on canvas. Sales Guy recovers, limping. His expression changes. He spins the branch cutter like a martial arts staff. This guy has combat skills. Angle on Randall, nodding. Cut to interior control room.
Knock it off, you idiot.
Is there a problem?
No problem.
Cut to interior warehouse floor. Boss Lady attacks again, but Sales Guy parries and goes on the offensive. He stabs a couple of times, then swings an overhand attack. Boss Lady lifts her trimmer to block. Sales Guy's trimmer snaps hers in half. The blow cuts her face. The lower half of her trimmer skids to a halt in front of Randall's cage. Broadcast angle girder. Close shot on Boss Lady. Half of her face dangles from exposed skin and muscle. One hand tries to push her bloody face back into place. The other weakly brandishes a half length of trimmer. She's hurt, terrified.
I guess you could say Sales Guy trimmed her lead.
Oh, that's bad.
Broadcast picture switches to wide shot of the fight. Sales Guy fakes low, drawing down Boss Lady's guard. Then he quickly goes up, his saw blade slicing Boss Lady's throat. She falls, hands clutching her gushing throat.
Booyah!
Bye-bye baseball. This one's over.
Sales Guy throws down the branch trimmer, limps back to his cage. He seems like a completely different person. Angle on Randall's cage. Randall is looking down at the broken piece of trimmer shaft. Insert trimmer shaft. Randall can see that the shaft is broken, but there are several neat drill holes in addition to the splintered wood.
What the hell?
Randall looks up, sees that the Sales Guy is looking right at him with a cold, chilling stare. Their eyes meet. Randall knows the fights are fixed for the Sales Guy, and the Sales Guy knows that Randall knows. Enforcer hustles out and picks up the broken shaft, then drags away Boss Lady's body. Broadcast angle. The bracket again. Only 4 names left. Programmer, Sales Guy, Dana, and Old Lady.
And then there were 4.
Upset Central, Mr. Jones. Not a 1 seed left in the tourney.
Angle on Randall's cage. Announcers' voices continue to rattle on about the big matchups. Background noise.
Hey.
What?
I think the Sales Guy's a plant.
A plant? What do you mean?
Boss lady's broken trimmer handle, there were drill holes in it.
What does that mean?
It means her weapon was sabotaged. It was going to break the first time that she used it to block.
But why? Sales guy is in this the same as us.
It's gotta be the betting. Sales guy's a ringer. They have this fixed. So he wins, maybe.
So what are you gonna do?
Randall thinks. He has to get his mind around going on the offensive instead of just fighting to stay alive.
I'm not gonna be their pawn. If I make a move, get you out of this cage, will you fight with me?
You can get us out of here?
I don't know. I'm done waiting here to die. If I pull it off, you're gonna have to kill. You can't hesitate. Can you do that?
Make it happen, player.
Randall puts his hand palm up on the cage, as if he's pressing against a window pane. Dana puts her hand up, matching his. Their hands touch through the chain link fence. It's not a love moment, but a bond forged through combat. They're in this together. Insert Randall's lock. The light switches from green to red. Medium shot, slow motion on Randall. He turns to walk out of the cage. He's not the same terrified man he was a few hours ago. He's a warrior now, ready to fight and die. Broadcast angle girder. Mean-faced Randall stepping out of his cage and striding to the platform.
Wow, just look at the programmer. Looks as mean as a hungry werewolf with a cattle-prod suppository.
He's not the same diary of a wimpy man we saw in the beginning for shizzle, but he's still got to beat sales guy to reach the finals.
Angle on canvas. Randall steps onto the platform. Sales guy is standing there holding a sword. Sales guy is barefoot. His bloody socks are tied tight around his ankle, where boss lady cut him. Randall looks down, reaches, comes up with his own sword. Insert sword blade. There are several tiny pinholes in Randall's blade. It will break the first time Randall blocks a really strong hit. Cut to interior control room. Executioner is again seated, a new handkerchief on his chair. The old handkerchief sits on the floor. Promoter is watching the monitors, which show Randall closely examining the blade.
Oh, shit.
Is there something wrong with his weapon?
Promoter realizes he almost let it slip again.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Is there anything you'd like to share with me?
No. No, let's just watch the fight.
Cut to interior warehouse. Angle on canvas. Sales guy is trying to look afraid, but it's a bad acting job. Basketball horn sounds. Randall turns, runs off the mat, and sprints at the enforcer. Enforcer is surprised. He pushes Randall's button, but nothing happens. Momentarily confused, the enforcer pushes the button again and again as Randall closes in. The enforcer drops the panel and reaches for his pistol, but it's too late. Randall swings. The enforcer dives back, trips over his chair, turning the chair over and landing on the other side. Randall runs around behind the chair, drives the sword through the enforcer's heart. Broadcast angle announcers.
What the hell is this?
That's not supposed to happen.
Angle on warehouse floor. Sales guy sees what happened, runs toward Randall. Randall picks up the control panel and starts hitting buttons. Insert Dana's cage. Her lock turns from red to green. She comes rushing out. Insert old lady's cage. Her lock turns from red to green. The door swings open. An evil smile creeps across her face.
That's my good little geek.
Angle on canvas. Dana rushes onto the canvas and grabs Randall's sword. Sales guy sees her, slows down, trying to keep his eye on the double threat of Randall and Dana. Randall finds the sales guy's shock button. He hits it. Sales guy just winces.
Come on, come on.
Hey, mine's just low enough so I know when I'm being shocked. You idiot.
Cut to interior control room. Promoter in middle ground, enforcer in background. Enforcer heard what sales guy just said. He slowly reaches for his Luger. Cut to interior warehouse floor. Broadcast angle announcers. They don't know what to do.
What the fuck?
This ain't in the script, man.
As they stare, we see old lady's hand reach into the weapons bin. Normal angle. Sales guy rushes at Randall. Randall realizes enforcer has a gun. He tries to pull it out of the holster, but it sticks. Sales guy closes in, swings. Randall ducks behind the chair that is between him and the sales guy. Sales guy's swing cuts into the chair. It sticks a little. He tries to pull it free as Randall again tries for Enforcer's gun. Angle on announcers.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
I heard that. A shovel swings down, hits Mr. Jones on the back of the head. He falls, clutching the now bleeding spot. Surprised, Mr. Smith turns to face the attacker. Old lady is there with a Bowie knife. Smith hesitates a moment. That's all she needs. Old lady stabs him in the stomach. Mr. Smith falls backward on top of Mr. Jones's legs. Old lady dives on Mr. Jones, stabs him in the shoulder. She pulls the knife out to strike again, but this time he gets his hands up and grabs her wrists. Old lady snarls. The knife point hovers just inches from Mr. Jones's face, and it's getting closer. Angle on Randall. Sales guy pulls the sword free and swings again. Randall falls back to his ass, barely avoiding the blow, which cuts into Enforcer's corpse. Sales guy pulls the blade free, raises it to strike. He's got Randall cold. Randall raises his arm. Just as Sales guy starts to swing down, a bloody sword point juts out of his chest. Dana stabbed him from behind. Sales guy falls.
Oh, thank God. Get that gunplay, let's fly.
Randall kneels down and tries to yank the gun free from the holster. It's buttoned. He didn't notice. As he undoes the flap, Promoter runs out of the control room. Dana smiles. She wants payback. She starts to move toward Promoter, but stops when there is a gunshot. Her forehead blows out in an exit wound.
No!
Angle on Executioner was a few feet behind Promoter. Executioner's Luger is pointed, a curl of smoke trailing out of the barrel. The Executioner turns to fire, but Randall pulls the Enforcer's gun free and fires off 3 hurried shots. Executioner dives for cover. 2 of Randall's shots miss. The 3rd grazes Promoter in the arm. Promoter spins and goes down. A series of angles. Executioner finds cover at the edge of the canvas. He rises up and starts shooting. Now Randall has to stay ducked behind the chair. Announcer's platform. Old lady is on top of Mr. Jones, trying to drive the Bowie knife into his face. Trapped by both her weight and the weight of Mr. Smith's body, he is barely holding her off. He kicks, knocking over the weapons bin. A shovel bounces across the floor, stopping near the Executioner's feet. Executioner pops up and fires 3 shots, barely missing Randall, who hides behind the chair, terrified, looking for a chance to shoot. Promoter dives in front of the announcer's platform. In the foreground, we see Executioner aiming. In the middle ground, we see Old Lady struggling with Mr. Jones. In the background, we see Randall trying to overcome his fear and get off a shot. Promoter crawls to Dana, pulls the sword out of her hand. Angle on Randall. Terrified, panicking, Randall pops up and fires 3 shots as he moves to hide behind the announcer's platform. Old Lady.
Get off him, you old bitch!
Granny's got a treat for you, punk!
She lets go of the knife with her right hand, reaches down, and punches Mr. Jones in the nuts. He gasps in pain, and his arm loses strength. Old Lady grabs the Bowie knife with both hands and puts her chest on top of the hilt, driving the knife point slowly into Mr. Jones's heart.
No, wait! Oh God, no!
Mr. Jones twitches once, then dies. Promoter stands with the sword, looking for somewhere to run. Executioner sees Promoter, calmly stands, aims at the white-suited man.
Put the weapon down.
Randall. He comes round far side of announcer's table. He has a clean shot on the Executioner, who is looking at the Promoter. Randall stands, has the drop on Executioner.
Die, motherfucker.
Randall pulls the trigger, but his revolver clicks on empty.
Ain't that a pisser?
Okay, I need Randall, die motherfucker, and Old Lady, ain't that a pisser, way bigger on both of those.
Okay.
That was the sexy version.
Your sexy version is gonna get you killed in this script. Got it.
Die, motherfucker!
Randall pulls the trigger, but his revolver clicks on empty.
Ain't that a pisser?
Executioner pauses for only a second, then turns and shoots Old Lady. She falls on top of Mr. Smith and Mr. Jones. Before Randall can react, Executioner aims the Luger at him.
Come out of there, programmer. Now.
Randall pauses, then walks out. It's over.
quit. Get it over with.
No. I believe your services are still needed.
Promoter's left arm is pressed against his left leg. Bright red blood stains his all-white suit. He still holds a bloody sword in his left hand.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not going to do anything. He's going to finish the tournament.
You fucking moron. Who's he gonna fight, huh? Everyone is dead!
Executioner slowly moves his aim from Randall to Promoter.
Not everyone.
Promoter realizes what's happening.
What?
In a way, you're a defending champion. I think the audience would love to watch you defend your title.
Are you out of your mind? I'm not in the show! I run the show!
Our customers pay to see a championship match. They're going to see a championship match.
This is ridiculous.
Kill the sound feed for a moment.
Beat.
It's cut. We're quiet, but still have visual.
Our employers suspected you were fixing the fights. That's why they sent me, to make sure you were acting in a proper fashion. And to take care of things if you were not.
Fix the... That's ridiculous!
He did fix it! Sales guy was a plant. Look at my sword!
Executioner keeps his aim on both of them as he walks over to the enforcer and pulls Randall's sword out of the dead body. Executioner looks carefully. Insert. The tiny pinholes in the sword. Executioner tosses the sword at Randall's feet.
You are correct, programmer.
I didn't know anything about that!
Executioner fires a round at Promoter's feet, interrupting the man's protest.
Enough talk.
But I'm wounded!
I won't bother with the shock collar. Get on that platform, pick up your weapon, or I'll shoot you. You too, programmer.
My name is Randall.
I think you have more important things to worry about at the moment. Pick up your weapon.
Randall picks up the sword.
But it's gonna break!
I am starting to get bored with all of this. You can either get on that platform and have a chance to live, or stay off of it and simply be dead. No more warnings.
Randall and Promoter get onto the platform.
Turn on the sound. Let them hear all of this.
Sound back on. We're live with audio and visual.
Broadcast angle. Randall and Promoter on the canvas. Normal footage. Angle on Randall. Despite everything, he wants this fight. Maybe he'll die, but it's a chance to avenge Dana's death, Samantha's death, the death of all these innocent people. Executioner walks to the announcer's table. He reaches up to the control panel and hits a button. Basketball horn sounds. The Promoter moves instantly, swinging his sword in a long-reaching stroke that catches Randall in the right shoulder. Randall howls in pain. Blood pours down his arm.
You like that?
Randall swings faster than we would ever expect. The point of his sword cuts across the Promoter's mask, sending it flying in two pieces. Promoter's hand covers his bleeding face. He pulls the hand away. It's Joseph Cameronelli.
You!
Joseph reaches into his pocket and pulls out Randall's keys. Insert keys and the silver flash drive.
I told you not to fuck around!
Randall knows that as messed up as this is, Promoter is at least a little correct. Randall could have walked out had he not copied the information.
And what about Dana?
The dyke? She wanted to sneak off and try and get another job. That's not my problem.
Randall screams, rushes in. Joseph easily parries the thrust, cuts Randall in the leg. Randall is hurt, bleeding bad. He's in pain. Joseph puts the keys back in his pocket. He is stalking Randall. Joseph looks very confident, despite his wounded arm.
What? You thought I couldn't fight? Take a look up there, asshole!
Joseph gestures to the canvases hanging up above, pointing at the one marked with the Roman numeral 1.
Who do you think won the first bracket tournament? It was me!
Joseph is stalking back and forth. Randall keeps his sword point up, but he's hurt pretty bad, and he's getting weaker.
You fought in one of these. How could you make other people go through it?
At first, I wouldn't fight. So they killed my son. My son. You think I give a shit about anyone else? I fought and I won. I took the $1 million and started IDG.
And you used that as a front for more tournaments?
It wasn't like I could just go back to our normal life now, could I? Someone did it to me, so I did it to someone else. That's karma.
Joseph rushes in fast, cuts Randall across the thigh. Joseph dances away. He's enjoying this. He talks to the cameras. Broadcast angle on Joseph. He's disturbingly gleeful, excited to fight, almost on the verge of insanity.
Woo! Oh, how's this for drama, folks? Did you miss the champ? Yeah, what a fight! What a finish!
Randall is weak. He staggers, barely able to raise his sword.
And now, it's time to end this bullshit. Now, you die, programmer.
Angle on canvas. Randall watches. He holds the sword horizontally near his waist. Slow motion. Joseph starts to run in. Randall has a hand on the sword hilt, another near the tip. He brings the flat of the sword down hard on his knee. The metal breaks at the pinholes. As Joseph rushes in, Randall throws the top part of the sword at Joseph. The sharp flying object makes Joseph flinch. Coming in fast, the flinch throws him off balance, makes him stumble. Randall steps to the side as Joseph comes in. With both hands on the hilt, Randall swings his shortened sword hard, slicing through Joseph's neck and decapitating him. Normal speed. Joseph's severed head bounces, then rolls to a stop on top of the bottom half of his white mask. Randall stands over Joseph's corpse, victorious. He kneels, screams at the corpse.
My name is Randall! You asshole!
The sound of one man clapping echoes through the warehouse. Executioner gently claps, still holding his Luger.
Nicely done, programmer. You won.
As Randall stands, faces the executioner.
So now are you gonna kill me?
Are you still breathing?
Yeah.
Then no, I'm not going to kill you. People ask such stupid questions.
Randall falls onto his ass. Close shot. Randall cut on the arm, the leg, the forehead. His eye is blackened. He's covered in blood.
I am not gonna let this sit. I'm calling the cops.
The same law enforcement officials that would watch a video of you murdering 4 people.
The words shock Randall. He never considered that.
But it was self-defense.
Not when my employers are finished editing the video. The bodies of your victims will be spread around the city. If you talk, if you say anything, the police will see you killing those people. You'll be on death row.
Randall is screwed. Life as he knew it is over.
What do I do now?
It would seem that the promoter position is suddenly available. Are you seeking gainful employment?
Executioner hands Randall a card. Insert business card. The card has a phone number, nothing else.
Call that, if you want the position.
Executioner reaches under the wreckage of the announcer's table and pulls out a metal briefcase. He opens it, sets it at Randall's feet.
The winner's purse. $1 million. Enjoy.
Angle on briefcase from Randall's POV. Stacks of hundreds. Randall caresses the money, leaving bloody streaks on some of it. He wipes his hands, then stuffs a stack into his pocket.
Is it okay if I get my car keys?
Yes, but I wouldn't recommend driving in your condition. You need a doctor, and I do think you should avoid ambulances.
You think a cab is gonna pick me up looking like this?
Randall gestures to himself, soaked in blood. Executioner points to the money in the suitcase.
Wave one of those stacks around. I don't think there will be an issue.
Randall reaches into Promoter's pocket. Insert keychain with flash drive. Randall pockets the keys slowly, as if he's waiting for Executioner to figure out he has secret information, but Executioner just stares.
Someone's gonna pay.
What's that?
I'm really in pain.
Executioner walks to the production room, stops at the door.
On the back of my card is the number for a doctor. He will take care of you. No questions asked.
Insert, Randall flips the card over. A handwritten address.
He takes cash.
Randall looks up at Executioner.
Oh, what about the actor's son? Are you gonna kill him?
Why is everyone so obsessed with death around here? The actor did what we asked. His boy will not be touched.
But what if he doesn't have a mother?
I will see to the boy's welfare. You should worry about bleeding to death. Farewell, Randall.
Executioner walks into the production room, and he is gone. Randall hears a moan from the broadcast table. He closes the briefcase, runs to the table. Old lady is trying to sit up. Randall has seen her in action, knows she's dangerous.
Where's the douchebag that shot me?
He's gone. We get to live.
Well, you just gonna stand there pulling your putt, or you gonna take me to a goddamn hospital?
The old lady's dress is covered in blood. Randall moves to help her, then sees something, backs away quickly.
What's your problem?
Put down the chicken scissors.
Old lady glares, then smiles. She pulls her hand out from behind her back. She's holding the same scissors she had from her first fight. She slides them inside her collar, grunts as she cuts the collar free. She tosses the scissors at Randall's feet. He carefully starts cutting his own collar.
Good thing for you, the fucker left.
Why's that?
That championship was mine, you skinny fuck. You got lucky.
Randall's collar falls free. He tosses the shears away. Should he help her? He gets under her shoulder and helps her to her feet. Credits roll over. Together, Randall and old lady walk to the production room. We see the equipment used by Promoter and the others. Randall finds another door. They find stairs, climb a flight. We start to hear traffic sounds filtering in. They climb a second flight, pass by the server room door. Traffic gets louder as they go up. Cut to interior lobby day. Randall and old lady walk through lobby toward interior garage door. Randall's hands on the garage door controller. Cut to exterior garage door day. Door slowly rolls up. Dramatic reveal of bloody Randall and old lady. They step out into bright sunlight. Garage door stays open. They blink, adjusting their eyes. People stop and stare. Traffic goes by. Randall raises a hand for a cab. 2 cabs ignore him. He pulls the stack of hundreds out of his pocket, waves it. Cab screeches to a halt. Randall helps the old lady in, hands the driver 3 $100 bills. The cab drives off. Camera stays fixed on garage door throughout. Randall limps back into the garage, disappearing from sight. Beat. Randall's car drives out of the garage, drives down the street. Garage door starts to slowly close. It stops. It goes back up. Beat. Engineer drives out. He stops, shades his eyes to look after Randall's direction. Engineer nods, smiles, then drives the other way. Garage door slowly closes. Fade to black.
Nice job, everybody.